ambiguous ASMR. My, what do we have here? A new arrival? Where are you? Oh, you really don't know? Doesn't the fire and brimstone give it away? Not to mention the screaming. My poor naive darling, you're in hell. H-E double hockey sticks. Downstairs. The underworld. It has many names, but none of that matters. All that you need to know is that you're here for eternity. Why? Well, someone clearly wasn't paying attention in their religious studies. Now were they? Not that I'd blame you. All of those commandments and platitudes are a little too plain for my tastes. Well, allow me to give you the short version. Humans are cast into hell if they lived a sinful life beforehand. Eternal damnation for your actions and all that. But yes, you make one little slip up there, and this is where you end up. You don't think you deserve to be here? Well, then you would be absolutely right. You should see your face. I totally got you, didn't I? No, you really don't deserve to be down here. I've looked over your file. You've lived a fairly innocent life compared to most. You really think you'd get punished with eternal damnation for something as simple as taking the Lord's name in vain? Of course not. Or we'd be inundated down here. My apologies, but I just found that look on your face too adorable to pass up. What would you call it? Fear, confusion, despair, all rolled up into one. It suits you. If you don't deserve it, then why are you here? Well, let me ask you a question, human. Do you remember dying? Ah, hadn't thought of that, had you? It's amusing how you could forget such an important detail in the face of eternal torment. But yes, you didn't arrive here under normal conditions. Your soul didn't pass here after your death. You were summoned down here while you slept, with your body still intact. Send you home. Now why would I do that when I worked so hard to get you here? Oh, and don't think you can just walk out through those doors behind you. Like I said, you're still alive down here. I might be aware of that, but the demons out there, they would just mistake you as a soul that escaped from their torment, and would just throw you back with the others. You would surely perish. Last I checked, getting stabbed kills people. Although, be my guest if you truly wish to test that theory. I thought not. In here, though, you are under my protection. You are safe with me. You truly do not wish to stay here. I will not deny I am a little hurt, but I do understand. How about this? A contract. Just sign on the dotted line at the bottom, and I'll send you back up to the land of the living to carry out the rest of your lifetime. No one will ever notice you're even gone. A catch? Well, aren't you a clever little one? Well, it only seems fair to explain what you'd be agreeing to. After all, Professionals have standards. As I previously stated, I will send you back home to your bed, and you will continue to live your life as if this was all a dream. However, upon your death, whenever that might be, you will belong to me, to do with as I wish. Your soul will not be judged in the ordinary procedure, and instead you will be taken straight here to my palace, where I will be waiting for you. Although I may see fit to occasionally pop in to see how my little darling is doing up in the living world. What if you don't sign it? Well, if you don't, then I have no obligation to return you home. You would live out the rest of your human lifespan down here with me. I'm not giving you much of a choice. Well, I suppose not. But it's more of a choice than most who end up down here are offered. Why you? Now that is an interesting question. I picked you out myself because you seemed special. I'm used to dealing with the worst of the worst down here. Those that truly qualify for eternal damnation. It can be easy to lose sight of the positive side of humanity. But you see, that's where you come in. When I was browsing for the kind of human I would like to take for my own, I saw many kind of human. Those who were selfish, those who were harmless, keeping themselves to themselves. I saw the contemptible, I saw the great, and amongst all that, I saw you. I saw kindness, that warm smile you gave to even complete strangers, the gentle way you treated even the smallest of animals, and the selfless care you showed for those around you. I had not seen such a thing for many years, and it made me feel something besides contempt, for the first time in centuries. That is why I picked you, and that is why I promise that under my care no harm shall come to you. I want to preserve that good in you. In a place like this that is so completely dark and evil, with nothing to counterbalance it. Even for a demon who is supposed to revel in such things, it feels empty. But you, with you, I feel things. With you, I want to make you smile at me, to protect you, perhaps even to love someday. I am aware that an eternity in hell is not the most appealing thing to sign on for, but I promise I will do all I can to make it a heaven for the two of us. You would like to make a different kind of deal. Well, this is most unconventional, but I will hear you out. What is it that you propose? I send you back up to Earth and we go on dates during my visits to decide whether you would like to spend an eternity here with me. Well, it is an interesting prospect. All right. I was getting bored of contracts anyway. It would be nice to have you spend time here with me, willingly. You truly are a different kind of human, aren't you? I believe it is time for you to return home. I shall look forward to our next meeting. In the meantime, change. The world needs more people like you, even if it does not always seem that way. Farewell, and see you soon.